What's up, y'all? It's your man G-Wade holding it down. G-Wade Podcast. Simply Connect ATL right here at the lovely Aloft Hotel. Talking to all the stars and celebrities, a.k.a. the businessmen and women of Atlanta doing what they do. And I'm sitting here talking to another star celebrity doing what they do, Dominique, a realtor right here in the ATL. What's happening?
Yes, sir. Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
That's what's up. That's hold up. But before we got started, you was a little bit more turned now. You can't be all sudden. You was a little bit more turned. Now all of a sudden, she's like, you all like, yeah, so, you know, I'm here. You trying to be in the business? Oh, my bad. All right. So how's it going?
It's going fantastic, man. How about yourself?
That is so wonderful to hear, you know. You know, so I understand that you are a realtor here in Atlanta.
I am, yes.
So how has it been for you being a real estate agent here in Atlanta?
Man, it's been crazy. I will tell you, Atlanta has grown substantially over the past 5 years.
Yes.
That's about how long I've been in the city, so I've seen it grow.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from the DMV.
The DMV. From I understand, Glen Arden up there in PG County.
PG County.
That's what's up. And so how long you been here in Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta since 2017.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, how you liking it so far?
I love it. I mean, it reminds me of the DMV, but less arrogant. I mean, it used to be less arrogant. We might be, you know.
Right. That's funny. So what was the draw? What was the lure? What got you down here in Atlanta?
I mean, I used to be in aviation, so I traveled a lot. I pretty much lived in every state on the East Coast.
Really? That's what's up.
By the time I got to Atlanta, I was like, I love it. I got to stay here. It was the most, I will tell you, I used to live in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And being in Atlanta was like the first time that I was able to see successful black people.
Nice.
And it wasn't racist.
Yeah. Okay.
Similar to DC. So
I got you. Okay. All right. And so, you know, what has been some of the trends that you've seen happening here since you said for the past 5 years since you've been here in real estate?
In real estate? That's a loaded question. So the Beltline has been like a huge development going on.
You know, but I keep forgetting to ask about the Beltline because
Beltline is huge. So, I mean, if you actually go on the Beltline, especially on the weekends, it's traffic like anywhere else in the city. But it's a pedestrian pathway that circles around the entire city. So you got people walking, you got people
so you can actually walk. I've never gone down there.
Yeah, I mean, they're still building out certain quadrants.
I got you. Okay. All right.
But their intention is to make it a
complete circle.
Similar to the perimeter highway.
Yeah.
Pedestrian parkway. So you got people skating, scootering, skateboarding.
Yeah.
But it's such a dominant development opportunity because you got businesses growing. You got real estate, residential properties. Commercial apartments, grocery stores. There's a Kroger on the line, bars.
Yeah.
Like all types of stuff. So that's like just creating such a demand in the city. And just that alone, that idea that sparked like in 2016, 2006, I think when the idea was developed.
Okay.
It just created so much demand in the city from them, and executing on that.
Okay.
And so, I honestly think being from the DMV that Atlanta in the perimeter is going to be similar to the DC area.
Yeah.
How people drive from Waldorf to come
to DC.
That literally was about to happen. In Atlanta. So I tell people all the time, if you can afford in Atlanta, do it right now because with the Beltline, with all the companies that's coming in the city, we're going to continue to grow and create that demand.
So what do you think that you've noticed that the Beltline has drawn? What demographic of people in terms of like, is it the young? Is it the older? Is it more whites, more blacks, more? You know what I mean?
I mean, I think naturally any native to Atlanta would probably say it's more white people.
Okay.
And that's just me keeping it above.
I got you.
But I mean, as you know, because you here, I'm here.
Right.
Atlanta has called in a lot of people for a while.
Yeah.
There's people from New York. There's people from California. Cashing out and wanting to enjoy Atlanta because it offers a lot of the same lifestyle.
Yeah.
With less in cost living. So, I mean, you see a little bit of everything, honestly, in diversity. And you see those neighborhoods changing as well to be able to like support those people.
Gotcha. So, what would be one of the a few of the caveats that you would give to someone moving to Atlanta, looking to buy in real estate right now?
In real estate, somebody moving to Atlanta want to buy in real estate. First of all, you can holler at me.
That's number one.
Dominique.tkf. That's Instagram right there.
All right.
But first of all, have some realistic expectations. Because a lot of people come to Atlanta and still think it's like rural. still
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? Yeah.
Atlanta is not that.
Not no more.
And it's not going backwards.
Uh-huh.
It's going more expensive. So Atlanta got $1 million neighborhoods, like in the city. Like,
Yeah.
multiple $1 million neighborhoods. Because Atlanta is not the boonies.
Yeah.
So get that straight. Like, you're going to pay less, but you're still going to pay.
You're going to pay, yeah.
Right. So it's just that. I think that's the main expectation. But then also, if you come from somewhere like California, if you come somewhere from like D.C., if you come somewhere from like New York, come on, it's still Atlanta, though, right?
Right.
We don't have a lot of areas that's up till 4 a.m., right?
That's true that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Not no more.
It's not a city,
Yeah.
but it's growing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, since all the clubs that they had in Atlanta, your 112s and all, I don't even know them all, but
112.
yeah.
Go back. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but those was the clubs that kept them up all night.
Yeah.
But like you said, it ain't like that no more. Buckhead, it's.
But I mean, you could probably speak more to this. I feel like club culture is changing too.
Say that again.
Club culture is changing too.
True that.
I feel like there's so many things changing at the same time.
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right there.
I
Yeah.
can cuss.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking a lot of people up.
It's doing what now?
It's fucking a lot of people up.
In what way?
Because we're just seeing so many industries change at the same time.
Okay, gotcha.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, outside of 2020, like we in the panini,
Yeah.
right? So like everybody indoors.
Uh-huh.
And then so when we come outside, what do we want? We want different things.
Yeah.
We don't want the same type of lounge.
Right, true that.
Like, so I just feel like from the migration perspective
Uh-huh.
in terms of real estate and where we want to be and then how we want to be in those places.
Yeah.
Both of those two things has changed drastically in the past 4 years, and so we're still adjusting to that.
Right.
We're still adjusting to that.
Okay. So, what do you think that it will take for like you said, because everything's changing at the same time? What do you think it will take for? How long do you think it would take for things to settle? Where people will say, "Okay, now this is the groove that we're in."
Shit, I don't know. Like, we're in new times.
Yeah.
Some extraterrestrial.
I mean,
type
yeah,
shit.
it's kind of hard to call it, ain't
It
it?
is.
Yeah.
We just came out a whole panini. Right? Like, what the fuck? Like, did you expect the world to shut down?
No, not like that.
That shit is wild.
But for me, my world didn't never really shut down. You know what I'm saying? For me, but I understand what you mean.
You
though.
a hustler though.
Well, that in the world, the world that I live in, it kept moving. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. You know what I mean? But
motherfuckers was wiping down their groceries.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
That was a whole.
I knew somebody who washed their groceries when they
Come
brought them home. I
on.
was like, so you actually washed the milk?
He was in the grocery store with spacesuits. You can't just go from that
Yeah.
back to normal.
Yeah. I don't even know what
Without
normal is.
explanation.
There's a
Like,
whole
we gotta
new
talk
normal.
through that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody talk through that.
Nah. Yeah.
So
You're right about
I
that.
just think that, like, we just 4 years after it, and ain't nobody sit down.
And we
be
ain't
like, y'all
really
was
sat
washing
down
y'all
and got it
groceries.
off our chest. Yeah.
Y'all was washing y'all.
Like, do y'all
Doritos
not
bags.
remember that? You know what I'm saying?
I remember y'all washing.
You
y'all
right. You
goddamn
absolutely right.
Doritos bags.
And from time to time, when I go into a grocery store, from time to time, it's not often that I'll do it, but I think about it when I
Me
go.
too.
I'll be like, oh shoot, let me grab a wipe.
These
Well, that was
Doritos
something I ain't
bags
never-
was in trucks, shelves,
Warehouses,
multiple
little
vans.
insects running all
I'm
over them,
telling you,
and we ain't think about nothing.
We have not reconciled those truths. We have not reconciled those truths. So the new world that we currently exist in is ever evolving.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that us as a society, as a culture, and this might be a whole rabbit hole that G Wade might not be prepared for, but I don't think us as a society, as a culture, we haven't reconciled all of these changes and decided what do we actually need, desire, want going forward. Because I think we're seeing a little bit of it, but I just think like collectively, like we're just like everybody just like whatever.
But I don't think that whatever way it's going to be reconciled, I don't think it's going to be the older generation that's going to do it. Obviously, it's going to be the what is this generation now? Millennial? What are they calling them?
X, Z.
Is that what it is?
Z.
I don't even know. You know what I'm
think
saying?
it might be Z.
Whatever alphabet it is, Z, X, whatever one it is, A. Right.
Yeah.
However it's going to be reconciled, it's going to be them. You know what I mean? Because I don't have a clue.
Yeah, no. So I think that's also an interesting element to this transition, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have so many different generations that's like trying to drive it.
True.
We got the boomers who just sleep at the wheel. They goddamn sleep. You know what I'm saying? We talk about politicians.
Right.
Like, they still in there driving.
Still in there driving. You're right.
They at the wheel.
At the wheel.
Sleep.
Yep.
Right?
And that ain't even a autonomous car. They literally at the wheel.
Sleeping.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally sleeping.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all seen the Biden.
No, yeah, of course.
This nigga been sleeping.
That's froze right there. like,
It's goddamn glitching.
like, I don't know what's happening, right? I know y'all saw that, right?
That's the president glitching on live TV.
Right in front of our face.
For real.
Right, yeah.
So, like, that's what, the boomers, and then we got, the millennials.
Yeah,
So
right.
I just think it's just so many it's just so much going on right now where we're just all just like, whatever it's going to be. Like, it's probably going to get to the point where maybe the boomers are like passed on, right? Maybe that's 5-10 years. And so then it's just the millennials. And now we're in a place where we can decide.
Right.
But right now I just feel like.
But is that a scary, would that be a scary place? Because,
of course,
you know, you need some kind of leadership, some kind of guidance, some kind of wisdom. You know what I mean?
You feel like we have that now, though?
I don't know, because I don't know who inquiry minds want to know. Like, I don't know who do you look to?
I mean, so I think that goes back to like some Black Panther type shit, right? To that era of like community empowerment,
right,
grassroots, like in the community,
right.
And so I think like we're kind of doing it, even from an infrastructure perspective, from a real estate perspective, because the demand is coming to like walkable.
Yeah.
Like even this area is very walkable.
Very, yeah.
But it's very commercial driven.
Absolutely.
But these aren't just any commercial. These are like national. These are big brands.
These are big brands.
Like mom and pop. So
Nope.
Historically, walkable communities were more mom and pop.
Right.
Like the person who owned that store,
they lived in your building.
They lived there.
Yeah.
And you rented from
Absolutely.
them. So
yeah.
we're in a more, like, the stakes are a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And so there's more people to ask accountability from. But I do think that we're going to get to the point where there's going to be a bit of a clearing, and we can maybe have a space of asking more questions, but it might require, more awareness and intention. I can't say if that's going to be a thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening right now because all the energy is just like, we just got to figure this shit out. Whatever the fuck it is, we just got to go. We're going to see. We finna see.
Well, how can people see and find out where they can find out more about you? They looking for a home.
Okay.
They new to the area.
Right. G-Wade set me up because I don't think this was an appropriate marketing conversation. But Dominique.tkf.com. I assist my clients in setting up generational wealth through multifamily real estate here or nationwide. I have a team of agents across the land. If you are looking for investment properties, I have an agent wherever you're looking. So hit me
that's
up.
What's up.
Dominique.tkf on Instagram.
That is what's up.
Yes, sir.
Well, Dominique, I certainly appreciate you, sharing your world with us and giving me a little bit more insight on what's popping. Because you're right, it's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of going on, a lot of going on. You know what I'm saying? And I got to get down to the Beltline because I've just never been down there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what's around there.
Skate? You gotta get down here.
I can skate. I don't know the last time I've done it, but I can.
Oh, well, okay.
People always say, can you do this? Yeah, of course I can. Can you cook? Of course I can.
Just walk it first.
I can walk it.
Walk it first.
But do I walk and have to come back because I can't get all the way around?
Yeah, like go to like 044 or go to like a restaurant on the Beltline. Just,
Gotcha.
It's cute. It's super cute.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I can do super cute. I like that. That's what's up. It's your man G-Wade holding it down. G-Wade Podcast right here at Simply Connect ATL in the lovely Aloft Hotel. Y'all know what it is. Dominique, y'all.